will be talking about the one and only masterpiece, Attack on Titan. This anime is hailed as one of the best anime series of all time, as it is filled to the brim with some of the most exciting plot twists in the world of anime. In this video, we'll be talking about the top 10 most intense moments from the entire Attack on Titan anime series. 10. First appearance of the Beast Titan, Season 2, Episode 1. While we just can't seem to take him seriously now because of how easily our boy Levi Ackerman is able to defeat him again and again, we can't deny the fact that his first appearance was extremely brutal and scary. The Beast Titan was the first Titan in the series that was actually able to talk just like a human. Also, the scariest thing about him at the time was the fact that he was able to control all the other Titans around him. The Beast Titan appeared out of nowhere in front of Mike, who was stuck on a rooftop because his gas tanks were totally empty. The Beast Titan threw Mike's horse straight at him and brutally injured him. Mike fell down from the rooftop, and of course, the Titans all around him started to enjoy their feast. Just as the Titans were about to kill him, the Beast Titan revealed his ability to somehow control these Titans. In the end, he just orders the Titans to kill Mike as he screams in agony. 9. Captain Levi vs. the Beast Titan, Second Fight, Season 4, Episode 14. Yep, we are talking about the second fight between these two adversaries first. I would have liked to give this fight a higher rank in the list as it is one of my favorite moments in the story. However, the actual fight between these two beasts was not as well animated as the one in Season 3 Part 2. Despite its shortcomings, this second fight is still one of the best moments in the entire series. While Captain Levi and his comrades were keeping Zeke in the forest, he suddenly started to run away. Just as Levi noticed him, Zeke started to scream and converted all of Levi's comrades into ruthless Titans. I don't know about you guys, but I got extremely sad seeing our favorite character lose all of his friends once again to this cruel world. Captain Levi kills all of his comrades and quickly goes after Zeke. Of course, just like last time, our favorite boy defeats Zeke quite easily in a few seconds. Eight. Eren uses the Founder ability, Season 2, Episode 12. The chills that ran down my spine when I saw Eren finally use his Founder powers at the end of Season 2 was just astronomical. Things looked extremely hopeless in this scene. Well, to be honest, things always look hopeless and sad when you're watching Attack on Titan. Anyways, Eren and all of his friends were extremely close to getting eaten by the Titans. Eren tried again and again to turn into his Titan form, but he couldn't do so because his body was still healing. That is when Hannes came to protect him and died right there in front of Eren. Eren lost all hope and started to laugh at his own pitifulness. That is when Mikasa tells Eren that she's very grateful to have him in his life and thanks him for everything. After Mikasa's confession, Eren gets a hold of himself and decides to punch the Titan itself, which was complete and utter madness. Luckily, Eren ended up using his Founder ability and saved all of his friends. 7. Historia stands up for herself, Season 3, Episode 7. This is the scene that finally gave our favorite queen Historia some character development. At the start of the series, Historia just looked like the usual waifu bait that almost every other anime uses to attract more viewers. However, Season 2 and 3 finally showed us that Historia has a very realistic and relatable personality. In this scene, the fate of all humanity was resting on Historia's shoulders. Her father asked her to turn into a Titan and eat Eren. After eating him, Historia would have become the founding Titan. While Rod Rice said that she needed to do this in order to save humanity, we all knew that this was all just a trap. Thankfully, Historia realized that she was being manipulated by her father and threw the injection away. She decided to trust Eren with the fate of humanity and saved his life. 6. What's in the Basement? Season 3, Part 2, Episode 7. Okay, this has been the main question of the series ever since the first episode of Season 1 aired. All the fans around the world kept on thinking about this mysterious basement again and again for many years. In the end of Season 3 Part 2, the answer finally got revealed. As Mikasa and Eren were walking towards their house through the streets that they had grown up in, both of them felt extremely nostalgic. After reaching the basement, Eren tried to open it with a key, but to his surprise, the key didn't work. Instead, Captain Levi broke the door by kicking it. Inside, they just found a normal room. However, after further inspection, the soldiers found a few books and a picture that revealed the truth about the world that our heroes are living in. Eren and his friends finally found out that they're not alone in this world. 5. Eren reveals himself to Reiner. Season 4, Episode 5.
ありえないエレン
This is definitely one of my favorite moments from the latest season of Attack on Titan. Season 4 was definitely quite confusing for all the fans until episode 5. The anime just kept on showing what was going on in Marley, and we didn't get to know anything about all of our heroes that we know and love. In this scene, Eren finally shows up in Marley. He confronts Reiner and asks to talk to him. Eren talks to Reiner about the cruel world that the two of them have to live in. He tells Reiner that he doesn't hate him anymore. After living besides the people outside the walls, Eren had realized that humans all around the world are just the same. Eren tells Reiner that he's just like him, and then proceeds to do what Reiner had done to his home all those years ago. 4. Eren confronts Mikasa. Season 4, Episode 14.
殺す殺すって君はそればっかりだね。誰かとそっくりだ。
This was one of the saddest scenes in the entire series, especially for the fans who love Mikasa. Yep, the list of die-hard Mikasa fans also includes me.
Just why did you have to do that to the best girl, Eren?
In this scene, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin finally get the chance to have a conversation with each other. And, well, Eren treats his childhood friends that he's loved so much so poorly. Eren tells Armin that he's actually being controlled by Berthold, and he calls Mikasa a slave. He tells her that he's always hated her from the bottom of his heart. Of course, all of us know that this is a lie, but we still don't really know why Eren is suddenly lying to his friends and causing so much chaos. This punk better have a good reason for hurting our girl Mikasa. 3. Reiner reveals his secret. Season 2, Episode 6. Of course, this list can never be complete without the most intense and unexpected reveal of the entire series. Just as the soldiers had narrowly escaped death and finally made it back to safety, Reiner just casually approached Eren and said,
これが鎧の巨人でこいつが超大型巨人で
This was a huge surprise for fans all around the world. Reiner had actually had enough of all of the chaos, so he wanted to just ask Eren to simply come with him, saying that he will leave all of his friends alone if he does so. Of course, a full-on fight started right as this confession ended. Two. Captain Levi vs. the Beast Titan. Season 3, Part 2, Episode 5. This is most definitely the best animated scene in the entire series that you just can't get enough of. Just like the second fight, the first fight between Captain Levi and Zeke was pretty short, but filled to the brim with excitement. Things looked extremely hopeless as Erwin and all the other soldiers had decided to directly charge at the Beast Titan. All of them were actually acting as a diversion in order to get the Beast Titan's attention and give Levi an opening. While the Beast Titan was laughing at their final charge, Captain Levi sneakily started to kill all the Titans around him one by one until he finally caught up to him. Captain Levi fully obliterated the Beast Titan and showed all of us exactly what he's made of. One, Erwin or Armin? Season 3, Part 2, Episode 6.
みんな何かの奴隷だった。
それだけじゃないよ。海だ。
Ah, yes. The ultimate choice. This decision divided not only our favorite characters in the series itself, but also all of us fans. Erwin had just charged at the Beast Titan and was about to die in just a few seconds. On the other hand, Armin had fought against the Colossal Titan and was burned to a crisp. Captain Levi could only save one of these two valiant soldiers and let the other die. Of course, being his most loyal soldier, Captain Levi only thought about reviving his commander. However, at the very last second, Levi decided that Erwin needs to rest now. Erwin had already taken enough of a beating from this cruel world, so Levi decided to finally set his soul free. What are your thoughts regarding my picks for this list? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully. Peace!